If you have not read this book, first of all, please do. What are you doing? Hi everyone, I'm Ahana and welcome back to my channel. Here we talk about all things related to stationery, planners, productivity, organization, and in general living your best life. And if that interests you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also click the bell icon to be notified every single time I post a new video. So we are in October of 2024 and I read somewhere where it said October, November, December is called the Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the year. And I fully agree with that sentiment. It kind of feels like the year is drawing to a close. It feels like a weekend, right? Like a really extended weekend. And anyway, in India, we have so many festivities in these months that you don't really feel like doing anything. You only want to spend time with family and friends, and you want to eat a lot of good food and basically just veg out on the couch and think about your goals again next year. In case you don't want to do that and have a productive Q4, I made a video last week about the 12-week year, and it's going to help you finish the year strong, so please check it out. And as the weather is getting a little chilly, you kind of feel like cozying up with a good book and a big cup of coffee and just resting and retiring by yourself. But what if I told you that there are a few cozy reads that will actually help you be more productive going into the new year? So today I am reviewing 5 books which are really cozy reads, like you will feel very good after reading them, but they will also give you a lot of like nice actionable productivity advice which you can definitely put into practice and then get a lot more things done. So let's get straight into it. The first book is of course my all-time favorite, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I have made a very detailed video about it and I will link it in the cards up above and it's also in the description down below. You have to be living under a rock if you have not heard of this book yet, and you have to be like of very good willpower if you haven't read this book yet, because it is such an interesting book. It's such an interesting take on a lot of things, and I have not seen a single like productivity post ever in, I think, in the last 3-4 years without mentioning this book. I also subscribe to James Clear's newsletter and he is a fantastic writer, and he really, every time I'm kind of feeling like a little down in the dumps, maybe I'm having a little slump, a slow rut, every time I read whatever he is writing, and he really like jolts me back into, okay, this is what you have to do today. Just like focus on today and get that thing done, and gives me that little burst of productivity, right? So I in general I'm like a big James Clear fan. But if you've not read this book, first of all, please do. What are you doing? And second, it is very easy to follow the steps that he's been telling in this book to build good habits. I will not go too much into detail because I have referenced this book in many videos. I've talked about it at length in one of the videos, so just like look at those videos first. Like, main overarching idea is that you have to do something every single day in order to be better by a margin over a considerable amount of time, and you have to focus on your systems and not your goals. You need to have systems in place so that you don't have to like restart every time you want to do something new. The systems are already in place for you to help you to achieve those goals basically. And the best thing about the book is that the tone is very light and approachable, and everything is sort of something that you can immediately put to practice. It is not a very lengthy book. It will take you like maximum a week to finish that book, and it's kind of like a very breezy, chill read. So you can definitely count it as one of your cozy October reads. The second book in this list is the book of Hygge. I think that's how it's pronounced, Hyggge. And this book is the definition of cozy reads, okay? It's about the Danish concept of hygge, which means creating coziness in your life. And while it definitely is about having comfort in your life, it also talks about having these really intentional, mindful moments in your life. So you're not just like, not a spectator and your life is just like blazing past you. You are definitely an active participant in your life, and you really want to, curate these moments. You want to remember it, and you want to be very intentional with how you spend your time, on what you spend your time, and with whom you spend your time. The best thing about the book is that the book is really short. It's like this small tiny board book sort of a thing, and you can finish it really quickly. Like, it'll probably take you just one evening to finish it, but it leaves you with a really nice warm fuzzy feeling, and you will also have taken away a lot of like important concepts of mindfulness along with you once you're done with that book. So I would list it as my number 2 on cozy reads for October. The third book is 12-Week Year by Brian Morgan. Now, I have made a very detailed video about it just last week, and I will link it in the description and in the card, so please feel free to check it out. And the basic thing about this book is to divide your yearly goals into smaller quarterly goals and then look at them through a spectrum of just 12 weeks, and then try to break them down into small bite-sized action items, have them scheduled, and then basically it'll be easier for you to achieve those goals. This is a perfect read for Q4. Like, it's a definite October read if you really want to get that jump start into the next year and you need a little bit of a push, a little bit of motivation. This is the book to pick up. The next book is Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Now, I have talked about this book before. I have also done a small Miracle Morning challenge. Again, something I'm going to link up in the cards and in the description below. Please check it out if you're interested. The basic thing is there are 6 habits that you need to do before 8 a.m. and that will give you the right start to your day. So that's summarized as savers, which is silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing, which is basically writing. So these 6 things, if you get done before 8 a.m., so just given 8 a.m. as like an example, but before like the rest of your day starts, then you will definitely get off to a very productive start. And these are the basic things where you're kind of working towards your goals on all of these areas. So if you make sure that every single day you attend to these things, then you're definitely going to make a lot of progress towards your goals. Again, another productivity read for the last quarter of the year. You helped me to get up faster. I was always a morning person, but I was not a productive morning person. But after reading this book, it really made me see the importance of having the mornings as it's like a tool, you have with you. If you can get up early in the morning, you kind of extend the length of your day. You get a lot of time before the rest of the world is up and just like bombarding you with notifications. So it really is a time to yourself, and you can definitely utilize this time wisely and make a lot of progress in your life. And the final book in the series is The Bullet Journal Method by Ryder Carroll. Now, the Bullet Journal Method is so popular. Everybody is doing it. It's like full of colorful spreads. If you just go on to YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, it is just full of all of these beautiful spreads that everybody's doing, really elaborate spreads. But that is not what it is about, okay? And if you feel scared to just like get started with bullet journaling, leave me a comment down below and I will show you really simple ways, very minimalistic spreads to get started with bullet journaling, because at the end of the day, it is a way to reduce your stress, not increase it. If you're going to be worried about making a spread for like 5 hours every weekend, then that's not it for you, right? And the people who are doing it because that is their creative outlet. That is genuinely what makes them happy, but that is not a requirement. So the creator of the bullet journal method himself wanted something that would help him focus, and it's a very simple way, very customizable, and there are so many elements to it. You can take or leave whatever suits you, and there's no pressure around it. It's just all you need is a notebook and a pen, and that's it. And nowadays there are a lot of apps also available just to help you create. I mean, you can definitely do it digitally. The essence of a bullet journal method is that it is so customizable and so easy to do. All you need is a small notebook and a pen, and that's all. So what I really take away from this as like a cozy productivity read is that, first of all, it's a super easy read. Secondly, it's very actionable. You can definitely like do it as you read the book. And it comes with a companion bullet journal. I think for some like limited edition cases, it did come with a companion journal. But the best thing is that going into the new year, you can actually learn about a new system and have an entirely new organizing system, and it will help you manage your tasks and tackle all of your duties very effectively, and it is very low maintenance. So if that is something that you're looking forward to, if you want like a new task management system which will take you no time to set up, then that is definitely the pick for you. And there you have it, 5 cozy reads that are perfect for a nice October evening and will also boost your productivity. Let me know which of these books you've read, which is your favorite, and if I've missed any particular cozy reads from this list, then let me know that in the comments down below as well. Please like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more such content, and thank you for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.